Okay, so we are going to make some chili. It's been a heck of a day. It's actually 2:48 in our world. We woke up. It is the end of March, which means in Wisconsin it should be super warm, or at least all of the ice and things are like de-thawed. And that's not the case. We woke up. Our hoses were frozen. We can't get the, what's it called?
Can't drain our tank.
We can't drain our tank. So it's been a challenge. It's 2:48, like I said. Usually I would already have dinner on the crock pot because that's the easiest way to go. So I just want to show you what I'm going to do, that we're going to toss it in here and be able to still, after I'm done, go about our life and try to have some sort of normalcy, right? Okay. So we have our steamer. If you are unfamiliar with it, stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because that's where everything is going to be. I am going to actually take out the trivet, take a pound of burger, and just make it super easy, just like that. I don't know. It's been one of those days. I don't know about you guys, but okay. The women out there, can you appreciate the fact that your husband wakes up crabby because everything is frozen up? He has the generator outside. He has the salamander outside. He has tried so many things to defrost us. And it's finally just working. Now, I'm going to stick this in there for 5 minutes. And that burger is going to be completely done. Like I said, we are doing Cha-Cha Chili today. The great thing about Epicure is I have all of these amazing meal solutions. Think of it as like your replacements for your mac and cheese, your hamburger helpers, things like that. And maybe you're a bad cook or maybe you're a good cook, but maybe you're just bored and you need to know how to cook. It's all right here. So I am going to toss in all of the things that I like to add. What do you think over there? He's sitting there just looking like, I don't know. So, do you want spicy? Do you want hot? Or do you want normal today?
I want spicy.
Okay.
I like it spicy.
He likes it spicy. So, on the back it says, large frying pan to brown 1 pound of ground beef, chicken, turkey, soy, whatever your lifestyle is. Okay, we need to change what we're doing a little bit. He even said today, maybe red meat once a week because what we're doing is not working.
I'm doing the work, but nothing's happening.
He's doing the work, but nothing is happening. And so, yeah. So this is our day for, can't even get this darn thing to work. This is our day for beef. And so I am actually using the multi-purpose steamer. The great thing about this is even if it was frozen, I could have it defrosted and ready for chili in 7 minutes. Like, take it out of the freezer because I don't know about you, we're super busy on a normal basis. John's just sitting over there like, I don't know what she's doing.
I'm still thinking about all the frozen stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's been absolutely crazy. You know, so here's the thing, on the back of the let's get back to Cha-Cha Chili because I need to concentrate on something besides for the fact that my husband's been like a crabby pants today. We joke about the fact that I tend to shoot unicorn sprinkles every single day of the week. Him, not so much. I've got to dump this in the sink in the place that is not necessarily draining, but I will rinse it out. And on the back of here, it says also kidney beans, diced tomatoes, and half a cup of water. The beautiful thing about Epicure is we can put in here whatever we want. So I tend to like to mix up my chili. I use a can of black beans usually. I do the chili beans, which this is just...
Didn't you put jalapenos in the chili once before?
No, the thing I like to put in there is Rotel. And the Rotel, you can get so many different versions. You can get the original, you can get the hot and spicy. They actually have a... What was the last one? There was like a... I think they had a chili version, and I went to make something else, and I put the chili version in there, and you were like, whoa, this is hot like chili. So, I don't know. And I also do kidney beans, but with my kidney beans, I'm going to actually get my collapsible strainer, and I'm going to rinse those out because they tend to have a little bit high of sodium in there, and my black beans were not so much. Let me just do that really quick. I don't like the extra salt. I really don't need. So yes, you don't see my face on there, but this is reality. So we are coming to you from our RV. We've been doing this for about 1.5 years. We actually got our RV 6 years ago after researching for 2 years, and it's a beautiful thing. We absolutely love it, but it's a struggle sometimes.
This morning it was.
This morning it definitely was. Why was it a struggle?
Well, self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted.
Freeze-up.
It was a self-inflicted freeze-up. Because all of a sudden, John can control Mother Nature. If this was the case, so we have a seasonal business, so we do full-time. We are able to go south in the winter, but from March to November, we have a seasonal business. And now all of a sudden he thinks that he can control the temperature. Okay, go on. They want to hear from you from behind the scenes because you said
it's
you
the
want
end of March. It's not supposed to be 13 degrees outside.
It is not supposed to be. It is. It's brutal. Even when our dogs go out, they're looking at us like, what? We just came from warmer weather.
I had to go out of town yesterday.
He did.
Long trip, and
he did. He went up to see
late.
Grandma up in northern Superior. For those of you guys who...
Northern Wisconsin, way up in Superior.
Yep. So I did put Rotel. So again, like I said, it tells you exactly how to make it, which is kidney beans, some diced tomatoes, some ground beef. Absolutely wonderful, but I love it as a seasoning pack because I love tons of beans. I put kidney beans, black beans. I usually put chili beans. I put some Rotel in there, and then our burger. I didn't have to worry about dirtying the stovetop. I stuck in our multi-purpose steamer. The burger, and you know what? It's completely done. Now the one thing I am gonna do, so we went to Costco, bought up a bunch of burger. I know there's a lot of things going on right now because the Costco shelves were getting a little low. I know we also went to our local grocery store and that was getting a little low too. So obviously we know there's a lot of things going on right now. So we loaded up. We bought a ton of different burger. Usually I would go to the grocery store and buy like the 93.7. And I think this is like 85.15, something like that.
Yeah, that's
right.
The next step.
But look at that. 5 minutes, completely done. So I'm gonna just drain the grease really quick. And then I'm gonna shake that all out.
Oh, there is a difference.
There is a total difference. John just looked at all of the grease that just flew out of there.
Wow.
It's a crazy difference, I tell you all the time. So we have all of the things in there. Now I'm gonna take the Cha-Cha Chili. Gonna take the amazing Prep Pro scissors that my husband keeps trying to snag to take to the shop because they cut through everything.
They're good garage scissors.
They're meant for the kitchen for all of the things.
Super heavy duty.
They are heavy duty, yeah. So one of the things it says is a half a cup of water. We like things spicier. We like things a little bit thicker. Honestly, I don't know about you. When it comes to chili, usually it's more amazing the next day. But when it comes to Epicure and the seasoning pack, we know in 4 hours it's going to be absolutely... Oh my God.
Come on, you can do it. There you go.
I have arthritis in my hands. And what I normally just do is pour enough till I get just the amount of juice I want. And then I have deliciousness for the rest of the week because we need to have healthy breakfast. We've already decided that. We're going to have some V8 juice, some maybe eggs, and I don't necessarily, are eggs and bacon really like healthy, but maybe smoothies, who
So I have a
knows?
question.
Okay.
So without all the talking, for someone else, how long would it take them to whip that together, throw that in the crock pot? Like 5 minutes?
5 minutes total. The reason why it's 5 minutes total, yeah. The peanut gallery is talking because that's how John is. The reason why is
you put the meat in there
right.
for 5 minutes.
The meat takes 5 minutes. So if I was not talking, I would be putting all of my cans in there. I would have everything prepped, ready to go. So as soon as the meat was done, and it doesn't even matter if it's beef. Like you can use ground turkey, you can use tofu, whatever like your particular lifestyle or dietary needs are. It's just a great way. Like I used to spend literally like a half an hour dicing up jalapenos and dicing up tomatoes and everything to put in my chili. And this is just a really fun, easy, healthy way because Epicure is sodium and sugar conscious. So we absolutely love all the things about it. But now, can you see how wonderful that is? I'm just gonna set that on 6 hours and it is going to be ready probably in just a couple hours, enough for it to heat through, but
5 minutes.
But 5 minutes.
Amazing chili in 5 minutes.
It is amazing chili in 5 minutes, and guess what?
That's amazing.
I'm gonna have to move it so I can put croissants in the oven for you because he loves all things bread. So
I'm a carb freak.
He is a carb freak. We had the conversation this morning that it's wonderful that we are living the journey and the adventure that we are on, but the simple matter of the fact is we are not getting any younger, and he likes to remind me that I am pushing 50. I have a year. You better have like the best birthday surprise next year. I'm telling you right now, you have 13 months to plan this.
Yeah, we won't come back to Wisconsin until after your birthday.
Do you hear him? But, okay, so it's sippy day. He's been like an absolute crab today. So I poured myself a drink. I decided I was going to make some delicious dinner for him. And then he's going to have to go outside and figure out how to defrost our whole entire trailer, which has never happened to us before.
It's working now. It's where everything's working.
Yeah, so, but...
Self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted. So if you are actually watching me on Facebook and not on YouTube, I want you to run over to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is just getting up and going. We are called Olson's in Overdrive. We've had so many people who have said like, hey, we're totally just interested in the life that you live. We special ordered our Lux Elite RV 39FB 6 years ago, actually this month, after searching for 2 years prior to that.
Custom built.
And we custom built the whole entire thing, not with the intentions of living in it full time, which obviously we are now. We've been doing that for about 1.5 years. And about 2 years ago, we bought 20 acres of land. So you're going to find all of the things. Everybody's like, okay, what are you guys doing? So we're going to share all of the things, RV lifestyle. We're going to share all of the things with the fact that we bought land right before the pandemic hit. We could not get anybody to even put a driveway in, a septic in, lay water lines, you name it. We have done it all. Thankfully, our office gal knew somebody who had 2 days free that helped to dig the driveway. And we're like, just push the dirt.
850 feet.
850 feet. We're like, just push it to the side. We'll like figure it out.
We cut 400 and
And we cut like 400 and some trees ourselves, rented a mini excavator. John gave me a lot of crap because I had flip-flops on in the mini excavator because I was doing it too. Burnt out one track loader myself. We had to get a new one. I just said like it needed to be buried.
We have tons and tons of
we have so much footage, and so you may go to it right now, and there's only like a handful of videos on there, but we are working every single day. Over the last like 3-4 years, I've had John say, put your darn phone down, put the GoPro down. Well, guess what? Now he's like, yay, thank you for recording all of our life. Like, we can actually go back and we can put these things together for you guys to see the journey that we have been on. Did we expect, if somebody would have came to us even 10 years and said like, hey, do you realize this is what you're going to be doing in 10 years? So we would have laughed at him. I was a CEO in the corporate world, and he actually was working on the railroad as an engineer, and life has totally turned upside down, and we absolutely enjoy it. And make sure you go to YouTube. You, what's it called? I'm not like a big YouTuber. John is.
Subscribe.
hit subscribe.
Click on the bell and you'll be
Click on the bell and it'll go ding, ding, ding.
And you'll be notified when we post a new video.
You'll be notified when we post a new video. And one of the things you will see us eventually do is change out this darn stove. I don't know, whoever designed, like, do you hear that? Push buttons, you lean against it, and it wants to light. So that's one of the things that we will be showing down the road because Mama wants a new stove.
So want to put a gas cooktop, oven insert.
Yeah.
So.
All that beautiful stuff.
Maybe a little more powerful microwave.
Yeah, our microwave's a little... It does a good job, but it isn't like sticks and bricks, and I didn't realize that until we were in here full time.
Some solar.
That there was some stuff. Yep. Daddy thinks he needs solar, so... And then, of course, we have the 3 fur babies. Now that the 3 kids are grown, we have 3 fur babies that get a lot of our attention, and they're Cavalier King Charles, so you'll be seeing their beautiful faces, too. So their spoiled faces is what it is.
And soon we're going to do a complete tour of our trailer, interior, exterior, all that stuff.
Did you hear him? We're going to do a complete tour of the trailer. We've had a lot of people ask, and I did record 6 years ago when we picked it up, as well as recently just what we've done. Like we said earlier, it is a custom build, so we took out the half bath because it's just the 2 of us. And we made a mud room with a ton of pull-out drawers. Gosh, thank God we were thinking ahead because honestly, I never thought, even though this is a trailer built for full-time living, I honestly never thought we would be full-time living in it.
42 feet, I wish it was 52 feet. But...
Are you saying you need an extra 10 feet to deal with me?
Awesome.
What did you just say?
Wouldn't that be great?
Anywho. Okay, run over right now. First of all, comment below. Tell me what you like about the fact that we were able to get this meal done so fast. Now we don't have to worry about it. It's going to sit there and simmer for the next couple of hours. But run over to YouTube. Olsen's in Overdrive. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you hit the bell so you get the ding ding every time the big guy makes sure that he has a video to upload. So hope you guys have an awesome day.